Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Warthog, U.S. Global Command 13.4. Okay, first up is repair. There was 10 damage to the minor army base in North Pakistan, and that has been paid off. Okay, tech. Again, even though we have 4 roles, we're only going to do 3 this time. Even though we can have 4, we're only going to do 3 because we just don't need to do the other one. So it's the same lineup, I believe, as last time. SDI, chemical, and advanced manufacturing. That is a great big no across the board. Okay, there's no global operations for military aid. U.S. is spending 4 to start a cruiser for NATO. And then for themselves, they are spending 20 on 2 MBTs and 2 fighters, 20 more on 4 next-gen MBTs, and the remaining 5 on an attack chopper. Combat movement. I have a little bit here. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay, first off, I'm going to clear this up a little bit. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SSNs. He's got port bonus here, so he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. They can obviously make it. He goes 1, 2, 3. He can make it. These guys are going up here into the Red Sea in I-5, where they are collectively, let me get this stuff out of the way now. They are collectively going to shoot 5 cruise missiles into Suez in a surgical strike. We'll come back to that in a minute. These 2 SSNs in I-12 are shooting 4 anti-ship missiles into I-6 to try to kill this heavy aircraft cruiser. These 2 diesel boats in I-10 go 1, 2 up here into I-6 to join the general fight. So the 2 American diesel boats will have first strike, as will the Soviet. So there'll be a little first strike action there. Over here, I just realized another combat that I'm going to do, but let me do this stuff first. Okay, the guys here in Hyderabad are going to attack South Pakistan. The self-propelled artillery will shoot battlefield nukes. The mech from West Bengal will go 1, 2 in here to join the attack. The 2 MBTs from New Delhi, 1, 2 to join the attack. There's no terrain to stop them. The 2 fighters from New Delhi are going to join in, as well as the 2 fighters from North Pakistan. They're going to come join the fight. Then the B-52 from Diego Garcia is going to take off and fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no fighters, no SAMs or anything to harass him. He's going to come up here and carpet bomb Afghanistan. Okay, then that's that. Then back over here to Suez, The two battleships here in M4 are each going to shoot 2 Tomahawk missiles, 1-2, into Suez as part of the surgical strike there. So there's going to be 4 Tomahawks and 5 cruise missiles going in there. And as you can see, there are 3 SAMs there that will be providing missile defense. We'll see what happens. It's going to be 9 attacking missiles against 9 AMD shots. So we'll see what happens. Okay, then, as long as I'm here to do this, I got to go back another one in a second. Well, yeah, I'll just do this. The joint airbase there at Lazio is going to fire a theater nuclear cruise missile. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a facility strike on the minor army base in Israel. Then the joint base in Marmara is going to shoot a theater nuclear cruise missile 1, 2, 3 at the major army base in southern Caucasia. Then over here, the 2 destroyers and the SSN move over here to A43 to attack the Soviet SSN that has been trying to cause so much trouble. Okay, over here, the theater missile in North Germany will shoot 1, 2, 3, 4 to attack the major army base in Smolensk. And then I think this is kind of the fun attack of the whole thing. B-52 flying from the joint base in Lazio, and the B-1 also will go 1, 2, 3, 4 over here to eastern Ukraine. The B-52 will do a conventional carpet bombing attack, and the B-1 will shoot its AGM-86B in a nuclear carpet bombing attack. And then, yeah. So I think that is all of the combats. I think it is. It's a bunch of little ones. Okay, so we're going to do eastern Ukraine first. So there's no SAM, there's nothing that can scramble. The nearest fighters are here in Moscow, and they only have a scramble of 1, so they can't get there. So we have 5 dice carpet bombing for the strategic bomber. There's nothing. And then 3 dice for the B1. That is also nothing. It's pretty pathetic, you know. They tried to help NATO out. So these guys are now here over eastern Ukraine. All right, next up we will have the theater missile strike in Smolensk against the major army base. So he's got 2 inherent SAMs, each gets 1 AMD shot, and the missile is shot down. Okay, no joy there. Let's see, next up, are we done over here? Well, let's go ahead. Yeah, I can reach stuff. Let's go ahead and do the facility strike on the major army base in southern Caucasia. So there's one AMD shot there. That is a miss. And then we get 1d6 of damage. A paltry 1. I mean, 1 is better than nothing, but it almost feels like, Jesus, why bother? Really, just if that's all you can do, why bother? Put that stuff back there. Okay, 1 damage on that major army base. And now, well, we can reach Afghanistan good from here. There's nothing that can touch him, so we got a B-52 carpet bombing in Afghanistan. And there's nothing. Whole lot of nothing. All right, now we're maneuvering around to the other side of the table. We'll do this here. No first strike for the Soviet, but yes for the American. So the American SSN gets a first strike shot. And that'll do it. A 3 is good enough to kill him. So get that dastardly Soviet off there. And since they sunk a sub defending alone, that's 1 naval battle star for the American. Okay, now we're going to have the facility strike in Israel against the minor army base by the Theater nuclear cruise missile. There's the AMD. The missile is shot down. No joy. Soviet missile defense crews are doing pretty damn good this turn. Okay, there's that. Next, we're going to do the attack in I-6. So that will be two American diesel boats with first strike and 1 Soviet diesel boat first strike. Everybody missed. Okay, now we got 4 cruise missiles coming, or 4 anti-ship missiles coming in. There are 2 hits. Now, these are not target selected hits. So the way I read that rule is there's no phalanx since they were not target selects. So the heavy aircraft cruiser is sunk. A capital ship is sunk with anti-ship missiles, so that is another naval battle star for the Americans. Well, the American diesel boats get another shot at that Soviet diesel boat because he did defend first time around. They both miss. The Soviet diesel boat's going on silent running. Silent running for the Soviet diesel boat. Okay, next up, we will have the surgical strike into Suez. Okay, so we got 3 SAMs there. They get 3 shots each. Here we are. 9 dice worth of missile defense. 2. 4 hits. Okay, so that 4 cruise missiles are shot down. Now 4 Tomahawks and 1 cruise missile are going to attack. Let's do 4 Tomahawks. 4 Tomahawks at 6, 1 cruise missile at 5. One, 2, 3 hits. And with PGM, of course, these are target select. So, none of them were 1s, so we're going to kill 3 MBTs. That was the whole purpose of the operation, was to try to bleed them down. Try to bleed their ground forces down. Now let's see. Destroy 3+ units with the surgical strike. So there's 2 air battle stars for the Americans. These off here. This will actually come back over here, because that's that. And I guess I already tossed that out. Goes back over there. All right, put these back where they go. All right, now it looks like, I think, we are down to the Battle of South Pakistan. I don't think we need to go to the battle board. The only first strike is going to be the self-propelled artillery. There is, for these guys, there is a river penalty first round. So the battlefield nukes will be at 2 instead of 3. Nothing. Okay, now we go to regular. So we're going to have a mech at 2. Miss. And 3 MBTs at 3. Miss. Good God. And 4 fighters. Well, finally, there's 4 hits by the fighters. They only needed 3. So the Soviets are wiped out. We've got two light infantry and a paramilitary. 1 hit in return. Okay, that's going to be a land battle star for the Americans. Soviets. I could have swore I knocked something over. Soviets are kaput. The Americans will take the casualty on the mech. Three MBTs go in there, and a self-propelled artillery. And then, of course, the fighters. All right, I think that's it. Check the notes real quick. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Okay, non-combat movement. The 4 fighters are all going to land back here in North Pakistan. The B-52 is going to land here in Hyderabad. No, the B-52 is going to land here in New Delhi. That's where we want him. Okay. Nothing going there. The strategic bomber and the B-1 are landing in Marmara, and that's getting kind of crowded. Try to make a spot for them there. There we go. The American SSN down here in M7 comes up here to M10 to try to help out NATO. The American Expeditionary Force in Europe here is going to go 1-2 up here to eastern Poland, again to support their NATO partners. And I think that's going to be it for non-combat. I think it is. Okay, place units. So we're going to have, don't make any big mistakes. North Pakistan. He's going to get 2 more next-gen MBTs. So gray becomes green. And an attack chopper. Land him right there. And then I'm going to put 2 next-gen MBTs into New Delhi. And over here in West Libya, we're doing 2 MBTs and 2 fighters. Okay, I thought there was 2 MBTs and 2 fighters. There we go. And I believe that's all units placed. The NATO cruiser goes at stage 2 on the build chart. The Americans get their missile build. 5 cruise missiles. 4 anti-ship missiles. Okay, they are at let's see, South Pakistan wasn't worth anything. They are at 57 and they don't get any votes. Nope, no bonus. So 57. What we got here? There's 5 battle stars. Going to give them 8 total. Okay, that's the end of the American turn. Now we have to get out those D100 dice again. Oh, I think we forgot something. We forgot to adjust the fallout up to 19 for South Pakistan and I think we need to go up to 20 for the nuclear carpet bombing. Well, no, that wouldn't be battlefield nukes because the B1 is a theater reserve unit. So I think we're just at 19 for fallout. That's 83. That's not even close to 19. So we continue on to turn 14. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.